Okay, hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Jason, also known as Dragon11, and I'm back playing Genshin Impact today. Continuing through the 5.2 update. So, exploring the next area. So after my last stream play in this game, since then I've pretty much cleared out the first area completely. So it's time for me to move on to the second one, so I thought I'd stream it again. I have overlapped into the new area slightly already, as I was exploring, only a very small amount. Let's see where we go. I've got the statue of the Seven just up here to activate, and that should light up the map, so I can see where everything is. I noticed I did actually do one of the reputation quests for the next tribe while I was playing the other day. That was going to be annoying, just quickly sort that. We might have some to register on here as well. Yep, got an available quest. Tribal Chronicles. Just the mic slightly. So it doesn't look like it's a particularly big area, so just this small bit. A few landmarks to activate. Or fast travel points. So I should have about 2 hours or so to play today, so let's see how. Oh no, I've already registered them. This looks very much like there's going to be something up top there, so I'm just going to quickly just check this out before I head forward. Oh, it's one of these. I'm not a fan of these challenges. Best flying record. What? I have no idea what that's for. What is this? Just see what sort of challenge it is. Oh, I don't want to do this. I do not like these fights. I'm not one for the fighting. I just prefer the exploration. Oh, no. How do I get out? Apparently I don't. So I'm probably just going to die very quickly.
Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
I taste blood.
Yeah, my general damage output isn't that high, so what's this? Ow, nope, that's... yeah, okay. Oops.
Take me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get one shot at this point. The abandoned challenge. Was that there before? Don't know. Oh, that's a good start to the stream. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those challenges. How do I get out of here? Leave. If you like the combat, they're fine. I've done a few of them. And now I need to heal. Oh, that is nasty. They need a sort of top line, sort of line up, and some of them need very specific lineups to have any chance, really. I think. So. Not great for a free-to-play player like myself. So anyway. Why do these keep... Easy way to deal with them, just take over them and leave it. Apparently the quest is around here somewhere. Not that I know. It's above me. So no, you don't just drop down like that, you stupid. Right. I need to cross the bridge completely. Okay, this quest location currently involving other quests. Okay, so I need to finish one. What quest is it? It doesn't. Oh, so I just have to. Right, I have to continue forward. I have to do the next bit first. Why mark it then? That's a bit of an odd. A bit short on them, so let me grab them on it. Sometimes games don't make the most sense of why they do things. Got this waypoint. Viewpoint. Okay, still keep heading this way. Yeah, combat challenge things I'm not into all that much.
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
Spotted that. There we go. End of story.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back! I knew I should have.
Yansan! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Strange why not all of them have voice acting at the moment. I think it was something to do with a voice actor strike or something like that. I don't know. cutscene would be a lot more interesting if there was actually voice acting in it, I think. So,
Of course! We're also here to help. Let's go see the chief!
so some of the story sections do get a bit long-winded in my mind. What did I just see there? That's what I just saw there. Got it. And there's a chest there. What's this going to be then? Okay, it's just the cup game. Might as well give it a shot. You got anything to talk to? Sometimes you get little not bits. No. Okay. So on the right. Oh, yeah, it's gonna scale up. Of course it does. Oh, fairly simple. Give it to someone on the left. Oh, that was easy. Oh, Crimson Obsidian Fragment. Nice and easy way to get it. Okay. Right, this one I just interact with it directly rather than someone standing in front of it. I did. I've already 36% board exploration. I think that's quests and chests and stuff I found just over the edge of the area. And one quest. I think that was some flying challenges I done. Final source, okay. I think I'm gonna hit maximum reputation with the other tribe next week, so get this one going. Where am I going? Got a flying competition to do at some point as well.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Look like Hellboys crossed with pirates.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Yeah, that is really weird.
I'm
The
drowning.
more main character
something in
doesn't
the
have any voice
water.
acting.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to
Is there
swim.
something to do with AI being used at some point? I haven't kept up with all that sort of thing. Mentally ill person, that's
The abyss.
a great one.
The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach, and my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Oh, that is crazy.
We haven't been
Sorry, mentally
eaten.
ill.
We're right here.
Huh.
Oh, no one.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but we found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy fat? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, it's got a
that
name now.
giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge...
Right! You can purify abyssal...
Yeah, same old thing.
It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
What is it, Eon-san?
The lack of voice is just jarring compared to everyone else.
But,
Are you sure about this?
Just to talk to everyone in the area, sort of see if somebody looks at it. Check this list. Back over here. Oh no, there's someone standing in front of it. Why did they not there before?
So dark.
Huh?
Okay.
Like underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No.
Getting a vision
No,
from
wait.
someone?
You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working!
Okay, next one.
My friend. Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others. No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Bring a Cucusaurus to this one. That. Pretty.
We're back! How are
Fairly
you feeling?
straightforward quest.
Duarte? How did you get...
It's working!
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the water.
Just go for the last one.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. Once we're out of here,
Yeah, he looks the same
let's
age.
split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times.
Or just what he's seen
I
now.
owe you for
what he's
this.
seen now.
We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Yep, that's it. Knock him unconscious.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
You don't say.
How did I get here? Who are you people?
Otoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then... You went through all that for me? While all... Thank you.
Oh, that's one done. The rest is gonna be the same. Yeah. Note some of the character names in this region. Kind of remind me of Magic the Gathering characters from Ixalan. I only thought about it when I just stumbled across One called Whiteley, who's a planeswalker from Magic the Gathering. Here's the Carchita one.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
Ah, I got it, yeah.
It's no use. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be she can talk to us, but nothing she says makes sense.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so... I think you're onto something. The Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. Ion-san, do you... Then, what about people destined... When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma.
But isn't Quahuacan one of the warriors who fought the Abyss?
Yes, we did. You see, by the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and... She became a completely different person after that. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
And that'd be a little better.
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
Family? If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen! But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. But I'm no warrior. I'm just Kochita. Fight it! Or...
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should...
There's no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will...
I'm coming too! I'm not...
Okay. Now off to find a battle. Whereabouts? Over there. Probably not the best way for me to come. Well. It's just over there. Make sure I get my stamina back. Yeah, I'm clearly supposed to fly over here on a Cucosaurus, but whatever. Next time on. Even better. There we go. Quick combat section. Finally get to do something.
You were ones who killed them!
It's been like 15, 20 minutes that I've just been talking to people.
As a kid, I thought, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
Frying pan?
Stay away!
Let's help her out!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I can do this. I have to do this. Go away! Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. No. Wait.
She's back to
Kuchita!
What just happened?
Someone
is-
down.
Quite embarrassing. Sorry, I've always envied War.
Even though we're both.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big. I finally feel like I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
What's that on the rock there? Oh, manatee. Right, this is going to be a case of getting up all the manatee. I'm just going to mark this on the map as it. Something to do. I'll come back to that. What else have we got around here? Yeah, I got the, was it Scarlet Obsidian fragment earlier?
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Real?
Yes, real.
I see.
The purple obsidian fragments were a bit odd, so I opened all the chests in the area and only had one. And you have to collect 3 in order to get access to the tribal trove or whatever it's called. But I then started up the game today, done a few bits and pieces, didn't open any chests, but then looked at my inventory and I received 2 more fragments. So don't really know where they'd come from.
So all
Don't know
those
if it was a
rumors
glitch
about
in
the
there or
traveler really are true.
Put into my
Conchita's
inventory
getting better too.
because of the glitch, not granting them to me normally.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Possible. So if the drops weren't appearing correctly and all the chests had now been opened, where they could drop, might have just given them to me automatically.
Yeah, honestly, we only found this. Whoa, you're right. That. That sounds like some. easy.
Heian-san, bad news.
I'm gonna assume Ian-san is a girl, but the name makes me think of a guy. Because Ian-san would be a male name. Yeah, let's just up this way. So I don't know how much I'll actually get done today. I'll try and unlock the waypoints and do most of the story, I think. Maybe some of the tribal stuff. And then do little bits and pieces offline, along with my dailies.
What are you doing, Uncle Lin? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us? The abyss monsters are everywhere.
Nearing the end of Batman
Over the tribe, no
Night,
corner is
so
safe.
I might start
Did
playing
we lose
this
the battle?
more
No.
regularly
It's
next week.
pointless to think about that now.
More careful! He's
So I'm
not.
just sort of slotting these
Quahuacan!
extra streams in here and there, just put in between my Batman streams for now, just to get them done.
Boba, get them! So, he thinks we're abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
You might notice I tend to fight the same way
Wretched abyss!
most
Get
of
out
the
of my
time.
tribe! Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle! Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep wretched monsters. Give me Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do next? He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Oh, who's this then?
Huh? That voice! It...
Oh, him.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
Most
The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep,
The draft of...
draft of lucidity.
it's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological... This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst! Hurry!
Please, give him the draft. In his mind, all his
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank...
For... Just... Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is... Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Okay, is that all of them?
Thank goodness everything turned out alright!
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid. Besides,
Right! When we were with Mawika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect when my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago. Like you, we were true Outlander, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced. They were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Oftentimes, just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. Still, I prefer to leave all that in the past. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan.
But that's not your fault.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless
Did you just
battles against
misread the
Abyss
line?
triggered delusions among the
Drought
soldiers,
instead of draft.
to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
Yeah, it's saying drought instead of draft.
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his
Pretty sure
pursuits.
that's how you read it. Draft.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Yeah, it's red draft. Yeah, that word is definitely red draft. That is the word I thought it was. It's reading it
Stop
drought.
worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need, please finish what you set out to do.
You're more However, some things are better kept secret for now.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be...
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then...
If you have other questions,
Wait, Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone,
in the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. If that explanation is too difficult to understand... The ruler of death can freely define the form of death. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, but I am of the belief.
So you don't get to see his actual face.
Before the final moment, truly.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best of luck to you all.
This is going to be the main the interlude sort of story done? Or...
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem...
It's now leading me back to the stadium. But I've got stuff I can still do around here. So... if I just try and unlock the waypoints to start with. See if I stumble across any quests along the way that I can pick up. Oh, cool. That's handy. Looks like most of my exploration will be done from the air around here. Where is it? There it is. Is that teleport waypoint unlocked? I'm guessing I'll have something leading me over in that direction at some point. Or I might just explore in that direction when I get around to it. So I'm not going to bother with all the chests and stuff just now. I'll do that off stream, as that's fairly straightforward. And it will just take up time. Okay. If I... So I did actually come to buy that waypoint the other day. I came in from the neighbouring region. Teleport back here. Restore my stamina. Why not while I'm passing?
All right, let's finish this fast.
then.
Get free.
Ouch. Well, shouldn't have done that. I'm seeing a Pyroculus marked on the map. There. Right now, there. Is that one unlocked? Now I'll go and do that tribal task. See if there's something more interesting. Mostly talking story task that I've done for the past almost an hour. Oh, that's the point. I need to use this tool. Small healing I'll use Barbara for, larger healing I use the statues for.
Huh?
Is that her?
What's that sound? Looks like it's coming from that bridge.
I got achievement wise. Gone down far enough. Natlan. Okay. So apparently there are a lot more teleport waypoints to unlock. I've unlocked 15 of 35. What would be that last area? Natlan. Well, I'm guessing that's probably where I'll be exploring next week. The secret space of the tribes. So I've already done one of them. I've almost maxed that out though. Oh wait, no, that's part 2? That's part 2. Which I've almost done. Right. Chests. Time trials. Right, okay.
Oh no! Why is she crying?
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite, but it's an extremely selective squad. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent. Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying tests and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened they resolve to quit trying for good.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying: just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, this hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our... Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise, until then, all we can do is...
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds... Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by but the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence for...
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally, I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case...
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction.
Nudge, nudge.
What if we could get a Kukusaur to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
I wonder how we will do that.
It's a Kukasaur. I was beginning to think you'd all... Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some... I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle.
Oop.
Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Quahuacan's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Track the quest. That's gonna annoy me. What is this? Hot phlogiston bloom. That's what went boom earlier. We'll go on here as well. Oh, look. I got 40% progress. Progression. 40% total. Not in a hurry to do that, got 76 days, that's not going to be an issue. Give you a good amount of time to get these things done.
I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right.
Hey, Chaska, how's Quahuacan doing?
Huh?
These are my, You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling...
Oh, the Traveler, huh? Anyway, we have...
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really.
If you say so.
It's just like a Kukasaur I just met.
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for...
Oh, Elder Alpa! What?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
A very young-looking elder.
How come? This is...
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice, so we redid the inspection afterwards and found this was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with.
Huh?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? That includes food, right?
Is that an actual voice
Of course
actor?
it does.
Or is that
If you
just
let us
AI
host you,
producing that?
You'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are
The
highly
way they're
revered in our tribe.
saying it
Besides,
sounds
we
almost
still owe you
robotic.
for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors.
The words don't quite mesh
So Paimon gets
properly,
too?
which makes me think it
Paimon
might be an
said
AI
love you a lot.
voicing that character.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather Clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Quahuacan, let's get going.
Okay.
It's like they're saying just one word at a time, and they're just not sort of stitching together
All right,
quite right.
they're out of
It's
earshot.
that sort of uncanny
I'm just
valley
gonna come
sort
out
of
and
thing.
ask. That
I don't have an
Kukasaur
issue
who
with.
responded to Quahuacan's call. That was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was... His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling... He looked very flustered when Quayer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust, even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. I think the ends justify the means in this
Considering what
case.
they've already seen him
She
do,
just lacked confidence, and you helped her
he
resolve her
hasn't
internal
hidden
conflict.
some of his abilities.
If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Character's currently occupied on the quest again. Yeah, so I need to finish the that one. But I should be able to do the air race first. I can just do focus mode just to complete it, but I prefer not to use that if I can. Wait, I have to get up there. Right. Maybe we'll take that Cucusaur. I want to get to. Right, okay. Spin crystal. Okay. Try and get to the right position. Get down all in one dive, unfortunately. No, we aren't. I'm missing it, I can't quite. Get. Nope. There we go. Need to get the line right. That's a bit fiddly. But done it, all the same. need to get that line up right. It's just not quite getting the line up I wanted. Sort something out for a sec.
Nice and spicy. Oz revealed.
One down.
Nova, get them. Eat this.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let the show begin.
Yep. Yeah, done a little bit of investigating about something suspicious going on with this race, so... Sorry, in traffic. Raced a couple of them already. Light's fading, so I need to turn the light on in a sec. Should I just let this run and turn the light on now? I was picking up something there, but I don't know what. When it was turned off. But anyway. Run! I'm sure I've got my map in the right place. I think it's okay. And then I knock it again. Okay, where are we going? Turn to the scene of the incident, which was...
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
My head again. Oh, right, no, there it is. I see it on the map. Tiny ass little circle. I hadn't noticed it. Is it not somewhere around here? Okay, so what am I supposed to do now I'm here? So I've reached the quest area. Now what do I do? Is it this I'm supposed to be going to? Want to dwell one of these? It's really not telling me. It's not telling me where. Where am I supposed to be going? Quest area reached. Okay, this is... Maybe I should have read what was being said a bit better, but... I have returned to the scene of the incident. This is quest area reached. Where's my little saurian buddy gone? He was with me a minute ago. him behind bags. I have no idea. I don't know why he was with me. There he is. Suddenly reappears. Right. Do I need to lead him over to this area? It's just that I keep getting too far away from him. Is he gonna do anything here? Ah, there we go. That was not clear. Only Saurians can see. I had a Saurian a second ago. Didn't see anything. Oh, but apparently I need one of these ones. There we go. That was the wrong one. I can't enough types of command. Okay. Hide amongst the patrol squad. Me, I'm part of the patrol squad. Don't mind me. Yep. Find a way out. My opponents. Combat one. Fireball. Pokemon battle. Oh god, it is a Pokemon battle. It literally is a Pokemon battle. It dealt almost no damage. Turn-based game. Capture it with a magical item. HP. Bum 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 dum dum dum. Return to the flight school. Where's the flight school? Is it not? Tracked it. Right. Alright, yeah, that's that one. And there we go. Okay. Achievement. So I've got about half an hour, so I guess I continue on with this. Where am I going? Let's go to that. Got some ideas to submit while I'm here. I think that might give me enough for another 10 pull. Oh, almost got the next. Shrine of Depths. Key. Wait, was there one new area that I can unlock? Might be. I'll come back to it. I'll find out and explore and picking up all the chests and stuff later. But while I'm on it, I save up my event ones until there's a character I need, but as there's no real need for the standard ones, I just use them as I get 10, so let's see what I get. Just a regular. Jangling, one I've already maxed out completely, so that's... Oh, another one. Layla.
Hi.
Do I have Layla? Can't remember if I did. That might be a new character for me. That is a new character for me. Don't know how much I'll actually use her, but... Master Stardust, I'll save up. That went bad. Oh, and I get to check out the new character. Oh, you're an actual blade user. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see what this next one is. Just be another talking section, I feel. So I'll just be watching through this.
Woo! Everyone's here!
Woo! The gang's back together.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Cookies!
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Honestly, I completely forgot about that.
Okay, the progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
Yeah, she has that rocket-powered gun to fly
A
on.
group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
The only one of them that isn't voiced. It's really annoying.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. Alright, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
No.
All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough lore to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only
looking up
Paimon
the
could
voice
say a few
actor
things
for
about you in there.
the ensign.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Seems some
Oh,
characters are
doesn't
missing the
matter.
voice lines.
As a Traveler's companion,
They've been slowly adding them back in.
contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Bit awkward that one of the main characters featured in this release is still missing their voice though, so that's a bit awkward. Probably added back in at some point.
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
It does tend to rabbit on a bit.
We've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Oh, that should be that complete. And there's more to go. Wait, what was that? Ah, it's back to that one. That was what it was prompting me for. I've got about half an hour left, so let's see if we can do the tribal quest. I've got that camera mark on the map as well. That's another quest I've been doing.
Ready? I'm gonna get you! Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try to break them up?
Or cheer them on.
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Fight, 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 fight.
A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Yeah?
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a cuckoosaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Pretty sure flying for short distances is really just a long jump.
Makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it.
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Katini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done it in Natlan? Easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh?
Yeah, I tend to just
Well, to be fair, there was a period when
read
I was
ahead.
around the time when I first joined the tribe, but it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a... Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Hmm? Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you
my
running
thumb.
away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything.
The reference to the shit hitting the fan. Got another. Oh, what did you claim? Would have been my 10th, but. I got my dag. Oh, what's this up to now? Oh, on there. I get the feeling these two on the left hand side will be unlocked in this region, whereas the three on the other will be unlocked in a later update. Just 100. Sort of based on where everything is and what's around it. Yeah, I got one of those so far. 3 of those to register and a couple of spin crystals.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Another cutscene.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Who you call it an
I
object?
heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild cuckoosaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. but she was practically feral at that point.
She doesn't come across as being particularly
The moment
feral.
you took your eyes off her, she'd be
Razor
getting herself into a fight.
is feral.
Or she'd run away to be with...
That must be the aloof period she mentioned.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who could control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty...
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows it's just... Every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Now, she's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon could...
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter. Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
And... yeah.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
It's alright. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? I was
That's putting it mildly.
The memories.
It
It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back.
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran writer by then. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our...
You know
Making
me, though.
peace with a
I'm
giant
not a natural
gun.
commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe?
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather Clan. But
If it all came down to individual well, sorry to disappoint you. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience in a...
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler?
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part. They were for the snack stomach.
The snack stomach.
Paimon is so...
Well, if you're enjoying our hot...
Elder Alba? There's... something's come up.
The refreshments is getting a bit warm in here because the heating's come on.
Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up. Not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Chaska, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Just looking up her voice actress, but
As long as you've thought it through, just go for it.
If you're so
Why do you never take off that mask anyway? You got a huge scar or something?
okay. I'm not seeing the voice actress for her.
As long as you've thought it through, just go for it.
I smell rabbit.
A lot of people saying sounds like AI.
Why do you never take off that mask anyway? You got a huge scar or something?
So if they're having trouble with the voices, with some of them missing, they might have resorted to AI.
If you're so tough, why don't you take off my mask and see for yourself?
Why do you never take off that mask anyway? You got a huge scar or something?
As long as you've thought it through, just go for it.
If you're so tough, why don't you take
I
off
keep
my
watch.
mask and see for
You leave, you call me.
Why do you never take off that mask anyway? You got a huge scar or something?
So there was a voice actor strike about using AI at one point, so I think it was about using AI. But the character definitely sounds like they're AI, so
A retrial? What's the...
Waskar.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe don't waste your time on me. In the meantime...
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a...
Used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit...
Are all Cuckoosaurs so strict? The ones in floating...
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Cuckosaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake... So we have a mutual understanding with the Cuckosaurs. If someone isn't up to stand...
okay.
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Utona?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days? I mean, you don't need me to tell you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Cuckosaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, you'll... No problem.
I may have taken a
If
few
you ever
balloon
want
rides
to give
already.
it a try, you know where to find me.
Right, last one, I think. Yeah, last one. I have to put all the way out here because I can. Oh wait, still works. That'll be the final area of this update.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Natlan again, huh?
Chaska? What are you doing here? Is something up?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon.
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, a true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions. Like you and Elder Alpa. Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? I guess they told you already then. Come on! Let's go train together! I'm gonna sit this one out. What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you? I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again. Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. All right, well, enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go. Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Oh, a bit of a long-winded one, but mostly just talking.
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
It's not like I'm trying.
I think Genshin is a good game. It just...
Our cherished companions.
I mean, it is free after all, so... For a free game, it's pretty good. But some bits do tend to get a bit tedious with the sort of long-winded talking and stuff. Some of the harder combat trials just a bit too hard for the average player, which I guess is how it's meant to be, but I just don't really enjoy that side of things that much. I'm just in it to have fun, so...
I smell rabbit.
So it looks like we're just doing little things around here for now, so it doesn't seem to be much in this immediate area, so fairly short one. I think the main quests that are coming up will be in the Natlan, whatever it's called. Right over there, which I'll probably start on next week. But I'll knock both the tribes now, so I'll continue with their reputation stuff. Also be exploring this region a bit more
Oh,
off-stream
hey there,
to
Chaska.
collect all the
Did
chests
Elder
and stuff.
Alpa send you?
Yeah, She's got other things on her plate right now.
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of, theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles. And the arena will... Why don't you head on down and...
Okay. Some blockages to clear. Well, at least this is should actually be doing something. Yeah. I get to use her.
I think it should, but there are signs of strange life in here.
Open fire!
Hey! Monsters!
Take me up! Bullseye! Locked on!
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. I thought I was...
Let's dance.
Bit of healing on the go. And this will be a place to use one of these. One button.
How strange. Why is there...
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line?
I can't think of a way to resolve this.
Funny that. It's always says I've got one right here. Oh, that was actually hurting me. Let's get all this out. Mostly all I need to be going to.
Oh, are you here to help? So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb. But carrying if I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, all I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on What do you think? Simple enough, right? Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now.
How would I go about getting up there? Oh yeah.
All right! Get ready!
Oh, crap.
Let's fly!
What was I? Okay, that's obviously not what I was supposed to do. Oh, I think I did clear that one. Right.
All right! Get ready!
Yeah, I'm not really. It is here that I'm supposed to get it right.
Get ready!
Alright. Last one.
Take me up! Giddy up!
No? Penny asked. Guess you can use these as well.
Let's fly!
No. What was that for? Right.
This is crazy. Maybe but how am I supposed to do that?
Yes.
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Just head up, and I've no longer got her to fly back up, which is very helpful. So I guess I'll just use this. Guess all that's stone here. Seemingly waiting for me to use. Oh, no, that's it. Oh yeah.
Wow, you took care of everything in no time. Now we just have. Huh? But
All the more reason to have meat.
I guess.
The conditions in this area.
All right, I'll get things set up for you.
Seems to be ending soon, so let's try and.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of. All right.
Oops. Obviously, I wasn't supposed to do that. Another chest there. Come back for it later. That looked dangerous at the end there.
Was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
No, nothing.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right?
Catch your breath first.
My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting.
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people and...
Not in my experience, but...
Quick fight. Got 5 minutes for it to finish.
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Cool.
Tasca? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alba? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place?
It is an actual voice actress.
Was it after the
English
food?
is not her first language.
No.
They sound very
These
awkward
merchants
speaking
are
English.
even transporting food.
They're maybe trying to hide their accent
The phlogiston wings are intact.
by speaking like that. That does sound odd.
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us?
Yeah, that's us.
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Alpa, what about the Kukasaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and they're good. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think...
Huh?
Oh, really?
Well then, let's forget all...
Okay.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going.
A blood-stained feather.
Uh-oh.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying...
Still about 5 minutes, so I'll see if I can quickly get this one done. It should be the last part of this. Skipping through the text to speed it up.
Yeah, you'll see.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather.
These phlogiston wings are...
What the... Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they...
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called Float. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls...
That's incredible.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this, just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really?
You'd better believe it.
Elder Alpa?
Should this really count as a pack?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Right? That's what I...
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any...
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't...
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing system. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work.
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while we lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunity.
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you!
Oh, thank you. You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news!
Again? Okay.
Huh? Chuck? Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then Elder Alpa...
Quicker to teleport.
Oh
no! It's back! It found us again!
Curses. She's really riled up this. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a.
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of them!
Your adopted mother, isn't it?
What's going?
So it really is you. Sister.
Oh, sister.
Wait,
Fair enough.
sister?
Koya, wait!
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her? Chaska?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. At least, I always used to lose to her. Well, yeah. You know I was raised. We played together all the time. Chasing each other. Not all Kukasaurs are friendly towards people. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested and...
Maybe she thinks that...
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time.
Ah, so...
Yeah, I did. I started getting curious about these humans. And then, one day, as far as I can remember, that was the
So...
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was torn. But I also knew she saw it as a... Not for a lack of trying, though. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two... If things carry on like this, I need to... For now, let's bring...
Going right through this. Talking takes too long.
So, Hey! Well, are you kidding? Huh? You take that...
Things are changing so quickly.
Chaska, there's...
The whole...
On any other day...
But now that the Flugit...
I worry that we... Chaska.
I will.
Traveler. You've already done...
Thank you.
And don't forget about Paimon.
This whole...
You think someone might have worked...
It's possible. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're...
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. Unlikely. If you want to resolve a
That is taking me all the way over there, so... I need to get food now. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to grab food and then I will hopefully not be too long and come back and just finish this off. So I'll only be gone a couple of minutes, hopefully, if it's sorted. So I will be back in a sec. So I'm just going to put this up and back in a sec. Okay, my food is going to be like lava for a few minutes, so I've got a little bit of time. Need to finish this. Let's see if we go back this way. Start burping all of a sudden. I can get up to here. I'll use this as a takeoff point. It should get me most of the way there fairly quick. Guess that was close enough.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as...
When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for...
Stop! You're gonna get...
Really? I just thought it made a fun story. Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
That'll be a mother.
Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. Traveler, Paimon. This is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family... Don't worry. I'm doing well, but... I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long... Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then... the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Okay. That's leading me into the next area, isn't it? That is quite a trip. That's further than I thought it'd be. So I can tell you how much I actually unlocked with this section of the map compared to what is left to come. I think that's most things are going to be. Hopefully this will be some way to get up most of the way there. Okay, that did not do what I was hoping it would. Oh no, I did actually pick that up. Okay, follow these. Right, I got it. here. Just in time. There it is. Right. Find her sister's nest.
This is a really remote location. Cause she was.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says Koya is very hostile toward humans right now.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things... There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. No! It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night, and finally found...
Oh, Mother's dead.
Oh, yeah! T'Pol's contraption is working like a charm. Got her in one.
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last?
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per catch.
Uh-oh.
Chaska!
Fight?
Chaska? How'd you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about...
No, that was it. one blast.
Don't
She
come
seemed
any
pretty
closer,
powerful.
or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here! Ah!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help!
Shoot it out
Elemental
your gun.
energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna...
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am...
Well, she says it was you. Just tell me.
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find. And he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds...
Well, he tends to... He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide, and whenever we trade Kukasaurs for Phlogiston...
Okay.
So you didn't even...
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins. Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I...
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that... this is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the track balls is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
What?
Where's the baby?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to... But the Kukasaurs
have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough.
T'Pol should have them. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the...
T'Pol.
That's the balloon up in the sky.
I'm sure I've heard that name.
That's how he got so
Maybe
high
it
up. He
was-
used the gaseous phlogiston.
Chaska, Traveler!
Okay, come on.
That voice! It's Alpa!
It's the AI sounding person again.
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on? I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather Clan, I'd definitely know him.
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies.
The Children of Echoes?
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the coup. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Cuckoosaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Cuckoosaurs. I'm gonna take these guys.
Easy, Chaska. The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's bringing these men to the tribe now won't win. After all, many.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to?
I don't know. I mean,
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child.
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody, too. They won't get it.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. Mom, sis, rest up and get well.
Actually gonna find them in this part of the quest, or is it gonna be left for a later date? I noticed there were 4 parts to the tribal quests in this one. Or did I already do one? I've already done one. Beg pardon?
So Alpa says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be fast. Wakey, wakey, Shilonen.
Oh, it's you.
Seems alright.
Give me a second.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen.
But, T'Pol. Yeah, nope. I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you...
So it teleported me straight there. So
Phlogiston wings. Wow, okay.
Is it off? You mean he's tried it?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he...
So right after he went wingless then. Was this flying...
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Where are we going? Oh, higher up. It's going to be easy just to teleport to here. Pretty good music in this region. Don't usually wear my headset to
I'm back.
play the game.
Allow me to introduce to Paul's
Usually
mother,
hear it so clearly.
Puma.
Hello, we're...
Oh, save the pleasantries. I disowned him long ago. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. And then when he left us, he spouted some He left his notebook behind. Whatever. He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
This is just leading back to that balloon we've already seen, so it's just a run around.
They've really fallen out.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral. If you ask me, I'll go keep her company.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we've got now, right?
Yep, that looks like the balloon that's high in the sky.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings. And Natlan, the Cinder City. Looks like...
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? Oh, yes. The one from the truck.
That balloon has been there for a while. And everyone's been wondering how it got up. What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view? And it only descended to its current height due to some kind of
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole...
I totally called it!
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance. I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not...
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude.
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can.
Oh, good point.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too.
Right. Back all over here. Give me a bit of a run around, so...
Chaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Quahuacan's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon. Neither phlogiston wings nor a cuckoosaur can take you that high up.
You know...
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes. It has its risks, but with Chaska's abilities...
It's an extremely risky approach. But I agree that it's feasible.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. Chaska, if anyone...
Okay, back to trial grounds.
Bad-mouthing the cuckoosaurs, going a step too far.
Hope this isn't too much longer. Starting a bit hungry.
Goodness me! That...
Maybe so.
From a technical perspective, then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See, our prior inspections revealed that some kind of... It's not without its weak points.
So, what happens if we do...
It'll collapse.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit...
You're right about rough and ready.
Yep. So...
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout! Bullseye! Locked on!
Last one.
Locked on!
Oops. That was close. Just go to get the rest of the way up.
It actually worked! But,
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually...
wow, Paimon didn't notice at all!
Well, probably because she didn't want to get...
Whoa, you didn't even have to...
Yes, up there. All right, let's go have a little talk.
Activate that to start that back up. Do I just jump? Oh, I'm taking her, aren't I? Whee!
just as I thought. It might look like a regular, and sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the cut. I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's notebook. Thankfully, I know. That should just about do it. Now I'll let me.
Nice hard kick. Concussive maintenance. Or concussive maintenance.
We're really moving.
I like both terms. I like concussive more than percussive. Both basically mean the same thing, so. Potato time. Aha.
Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it.
Okay.
Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
It's just gonna be a dungeon.
Cuckoo
They need to release all of them, aren't they?
She's still breathing, but by the looks of it, T'Pol was using these. Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come. Let me see. Looks like a log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step. Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention: the phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Soon I will achieve my dream. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some... Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. Log number 114. Ran an experiment using Kukasaur. Log number 117. I've started recruiting Log number 121. Major breakthrough.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed half?
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook.
Yep. Carry on. How much am I going to be exploring?
Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
Wait, no. Probably don't want to do that. Probably want to get airborne using her ability.
Let's fly!
Store energy.
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
Oh, I was supposed to destroy these.
Bullseye!
Paul's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out! Open fire! Bullseye!
Oh, that was it.
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol's.
How long is this section gonna be?
Log number 403. Introduced me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, but I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity is. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. If only it were possible. We could but to Paul, what about the sword? You're not sharing the sky. You're stealing it. Bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
I should really be getting stuck on my food, so I am going to mute my mic and continue this with my mic mute. Just be a second, I'll grab my food up.
Take me up! I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Chaska,
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
All right.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using cucosaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but... Anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again. Log number 443. We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. Well, birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her. Log number 444.
Huh? Why is this log empty?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
Log number 0. We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children. But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live cucosaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. Their true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress. To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kinda sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but I might assume she was just venting.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself. If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, and how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan, alone. I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder.
Something didn't seem right about it.
And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Cucusaurs and became wingless, just as I had after my injury.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So tell me, Chaska, do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress. Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston, they will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Cucusaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly fool.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chaska, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine. You know me, Chaska. And you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children. As fellow humans. Sure.
Hey, quit the quips!
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan? Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves?
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand?
How did someone like her ever become a rider?
Ha! You overestimate them. They bow. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them. But the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon.
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Chaska, I will promise you this.
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Cucusaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children.
Is that right?
hostage.
Opa!
Careful! Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally.
Take control? What are you planning to do?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand it, and since you insist on imposing me
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk.
No, Chaska. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate. As long as the majority supports our vision, even the pirate.
Your vision is deranged, and the flower feather.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back.
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
Just shoot the cage.
Chime hostage. Is there really no other way?
You can hit it from here. Disable the cage. Chime will be free.
Koya?
Huh? What are you Stand down! Drop your weapons, now! This instant!
Oh. Yeah, she'll do it instead then.
No! The relic!
No!
Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way now, and this ain't your strong suit.
Just shut up!
Anybody? Hey, something's up with this relic!
She is pretty overpowered, to be fair. Uh-oh.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No.
If it falls
They're
apart,
directly beneath
would
us.
it rise up or fall
My
down?
beloved tribe!
Maybe a bit of both.
Okay. It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. But we need to get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up and... Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end. I can't hold it back anymore.
Don't be
Alpa! What are you...
You're a fool, Chaska! Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
I'm the fool! You really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time. But I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do.
She is just completely mad, isn't she?
Here. This should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today.
Toasty. Probably smells like chicken. Thanks for the follow.
Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look. What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast? Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chaska, Koya!
How are things looking here? I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Again.
Do I specifically use Geo to repair it because I've currently got the Traveller set to Geo? Interesting that it was coordinated like that.
But be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask.
Well, you might have caught me towards the end of the stream today, so just finishing this quest and then I'll be
The flower
leaving
feather
it for now.
plan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Koya! Koya! So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely... The moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking. What are we gonna do with her? She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koya and Junan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered gizmos. I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
So, it looks like there's just one less conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have. But I still have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then. Huh? Does this...
There's that family likeness coming through again.
But that day, when we ran into each other... Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Aw, it's Chime and Chipu! They're here too!
That looks like that's that done then. Check my reputation. Exploration's up. Levels up. And all of the quests done. And level up again. 2 sets of rewards. Right, so all that's left is exploration. So I'll just be hunting down all the chests and whatnot in the area to use this up. I'm already over 50%, so that won't take too long to do that. But I'll try and get as many as I can find. So the previous area, I think I got up to like 96% already, just from roaming around. And that's my quest list cleared out. Not more progress here. Some goodies claimed from that. Recipe to up there. Is that a new entry on here as well? Oh, it's over that side. I was expecting it to be the other side. Oh well. Guess that should be me done for now. So I'll be just doing all the... I'll find any world quests while off stream and collect any chests and stuff. I'll probably complete the relic and to find where the trove for this clan is. But I'll be doing that over the next week, and if I finish Batman tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming the final area of the map next week, which is this northern area. Natlan, which is a rather large looking area, but it may just be open water, a lot of it. There's just a few islands dotted around. But yeah, that'll be left until next week. So, thanks for watching. This will be uploaded to YouTube as well. And the VOD will be on Twitch as well. If you want to know when I next go live, so I should be live again tomorrow for finishing off Batman if I can. I don't think I've got anything planned this weekend. That may change, but I may do some shiny hunting on Pokemon at the weekend. Other than that, if you just drop me a follow and hit notifications, you can know when I'm next live. It's been a bit of a quiet stream today, so I don't, a bit out of pan, don't usually stream Genshin that often, so a bit out of the ordinary. But I'm still fairly new to streaming, so trying new things out, so I may or may not continue playing Genshin on stream after I've done this expansion stuff, this version stuff, 5.2. But until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you around.